Hi, I'm Dana with MadamNora.com, and I'm here with singer, songwriter, and star of the Jumping the Broom soundtrack, Shelea. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you.
No, thank you for coming.
Such an honor to be here.
Of course, and it's been a huge weekend for you, obviously, because Jumping the Broom just got released, and it's doing phenomenal in the box office.
I mean, you know, we are just so excited that it's #3 movie in the country, the #1 comedy right now.
And it's still moving numbers. It's still moving. Still has fire on it.
Last time I checked, it was at 17.3.
Wow.
So it's beating out Something Borrowed. So we're super excited.
And how excited are you? I mean, how did they approach you to become, one of the featured artists on the soundtrack? That's such an accomplishment.
Yeah, a close friend of mine, he works for Sony, and we've been friends since childhood, and he was just talking about this film, and he said, why don't you just send me some stuff? And he's like, I can't make you any promises, but let me just let Celine Akil, the director, hear it, and Celine just immediately connected with the music, and the rest is history.
That's a blessing.
Such a blessing.
And let's talk about the song. It's the song on the soundtrack.
The song. I mean, it's crazy. When I saw the film, I saw it for the first time in its entirety on Wednesday at the premiere. And I didn't know how many times it actually was going to be in the film.
Right.
So to see it like 4 times throughout the film, and then the ending credits mixed 5, it's a tremendous honor.
That's crazy. So tell me, did you have the song before the film, or did you make the song for Jumping the Broom? How did that go about?
You know, I had the song, I wrote the song actually a few years ago. And so it's totally given it new life with it being on the film, because it defines Sabrina and Jason's story. But yeah, it was written a few years ago, but it was never released. So so it's new and fresh on this film, so I'm excited.
When did you realize that music was your calling?
You know, I come from a really musical family. My mom sings, plays the piano. My dad plays the piano. My sisters, all involved in music somehow. So my mom tells me funny stories about,
when you're younger.
2 years old, already knowing how to harmonize. Kids usually bang on the piano. She said at a very young age, I would just kind of play really delicately. So it's like music has always been such a huge part of me. I began singing in the church, playing for my church. I play the piano too. That's actually me playing on Love Felony too.
Okay.
So yeah, it just became a really, really strong part of me. I never thought of it as a career though.
Right. So when did you decide to think of it as a career?
I went to this little school called Oakwood University in Huntsville, Alabama, and I started off with a major of psychology, but music was always my minor.
Okay.
So, I kept changing it, and finally my mother she said, you know what, you pick something and get out of there. So I ended up majoring in music.
Wow.
With the emphasis of piano. So that kind of, almost by default, kind of became like, wow, maybe I can actually do this as a career.
And you have a pretty good track record. You've worked with Brian McKnight, Take 6, and the legendary Stevie Wonder, right? How did that being acquainted with the legend Stevie Wonder? Not many artists could say that. So.
Oh, absolutely. The guys, I call them my brothers, Take 6. They allowed me to be a part of actually 2 of their projects. The first one was The Standard, which was nominated for 3 Grammys, and I sang Someone to Watch Over Me. So from that, Stevie Wonder heard, because he's great friends with them, and he, was interested and wanted to meet me, and I think that was around September of '09, and by December he asked me to sing on his Toys for Tots, not Toys for Tots, his annual Christmas thing he does at the Nokia Theater, and he invited me to come and sing with him.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What are some of your career goals that you wish you've already on a hit soundtrack? You met Stevie Wonder. I mean, what else is there left to do?
Oh man, there's so much. I mean, if I could be, I always say this is what I would love to be. I would love to be the female baby face. Being able to write for other artists, to write for more movie projects, and then kind of, here and there put my own movie projects out here and there. So
that's right.
I would love to do it all. Yeah.
So Love Fell on Me.
Yeah.
Could we get a little Madam Noor acapella remix?
Oh my goodness. Okay, let me just do the chorus for you. Okay. I'm scared while I'm
beautiful. I just got goosebumps right now. So good. As you guys see, beautiful voice, beautiful spirit. Where can we find the Jumping the Broom soundtrack and more Shelea music?
It's already on iTunes. It actually came out on iTunes the day before the movie came out. So, actually, no, it was that Tuesday. So, yeah, it's already out there. It's the first song on the soundtrack.
And you're on Twitter also, right?
I'm on Twitter. I'm on Twitter, just Shelea Frazier. Just Shelea Frazier. I kept it simple. Don't have to look around. SHELEA FRAZIER. I'm also on Facebook too, and you can. I have like a whole separate music page, and you can just type in Shelea for that one. You can see some pictures from photo shoots, and I've got a few music posts on there too. So
awesome! Thank you, Shelea. You're so sweet.
Thank you so much.
And everyone, go see Jumping the Broom.
Absolutely.
It's in theaters now. We got to keep it going, and you get to see beautiful Black people, and it's fun and funny. So I'm Dana, and for all things women's lifestyle, check out MadameNoir.com.
Hi, I'm Shelea, and you are watching Madame Noir TV.